If Amazon FBA is so good and we're all making so much money, why are all these YouTube gurus selling courses? That's what we're going to be taking a look at in this video. And make sure you stick around to the end, as I'm going to tell you two things. One, why I started selling courses myself, and that is actually completely different to what you probably expect. So make sure you stick around for that. And two, I'm going to let you in on a secret that none of the other gurus will tell you. So make sure you stick around for that as well. So the reason I wanted to make this video, as it is a question that I had when I started Amazon FBA, and it's a question that I see many people come to me with and also see on other forums. So this is an example of a thread that I found on the official Amazon forums, and this is someone that was considering started Amazon FBA, and they said, "Hello everyone, I've been intrigued with the whole idea of a little side business selling on Amazon, but never managed to get around to doing anything about it. I watch all these YouTube videos about people making hundreds to tens of thousands of pounds per month in revenue, etc. Is it really possible to make money from doing FBA?" Now, unfortunately, what tends to happen on this particular forum is they are very black and white with YouTube. There's pretty much a case of avoid YouTube, avoid all of the advice on YouTube, avoid all of the gurus. But it is not that black and white, as there is some great information on YouTube, and I'm going to come back to that later on in this video. But this response here is a classic example. Let me make it a bit bigger so you guys can see. Of what I was saying with regards to him being very black and white. So as others have said, ignore everything you see on YouTube. I mean, if you ignore everything you see on YouTube, you're missing out on a world of good information. If they can make so much money on Amazon, why are they spending hours making videos about it? And that is a very, very fair point. Firstly, they wouldn't want the competition stealing their sales. And secondly, they make their money from people watching the videos and buying their courses, not from Amazon. And I can understand how people have come to that conclusion. Most people's first exposure to Amazon FBA is usually someone shouting loudly in their face at the start of a YouTube video where they're advertising on someone else's video. So it's understandable that people are skeptical about these courses. And being completely honest, there are a number of scam course sellers out there. Yes, they do sell a course, but many of these course sellers have never actually sold on Amazon. So that is why people like this have this opinion, because there are a number of course sellers out there that have no real world experience selling on Amazon, yet they continue to promote their courses on YouTube and other social media outlets. So I do agree that there are scammers out there. I think there are really three types of people that generally sell courses on YouTube. You have pretty much the outright scammers that have never sold on Amazon at all, and they've just collated information from around the web or paid someone on Fiverr to make them a course. And then they master how to advertise on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc., and drive sales to their course. You then have the other type, like myself, who have been selling on Amazon for many years before they started selling a course, but I'm going to come back to that later on in the video. And then the people in between that have maybe been selling on Amazon for a few weeks or a month or two and straight away put out their own course telling other people how to do it. And again, I think those middle batch there, the people only selling for a few weeks, don't give Amazon FBA the best reputation, because people are giving them advice and teachings based on so little real world experience. So just to give you kind of the background for me, I started selling on Amazon around about 4 years ago. And when I started on Amazon, I started documenting my journey from day one. And I did not release a course. You can watch my videos, you go back to my back catalogue and see all the way back to day one, 4 years ago when I started Amazon FBA. And if I do a search for training course, I think I called it, I didn't actually launch a course until 1 year ago. So it's over 3 years I was selling on Amazon, and also alongside that, mentoring people as well. I mentored hundreds of people before I put together my course, because I wanted to be in a position where I felt I was offering enough knowledge to justify selling a course. And I was getting questions all the time before I did that, for people asking me to make a course, and I said to them that I'm not ready to do that yet. I even had my accountant recommending that I make a course as well. But eventually I buckled to the pressure and I did make a course, but that was for a different reason, which I'm going to come back to in a moment. But it isn't something that I push really hard. I don't run any paid advertising to the course. The only people that buy my course are people that find me organically through YouTube and like my content. I've never paid for adverts to promote the course. So I think that's the three types of people you have selling courses on YouTube. Guys with no experience that get either made the course using information they found online, or have paid someone else to make the course for them. 2, real world sellers who don't really have much experience. And 3, people like myself who have actually been selling for a long time and still make the majority of my income is still from selling products on Amazon. Course sales is a very small part of my income. So with all of that in mind, why did I actually decide to make my own course? Well, the short answer is I do not trust Amazon. So that is why I decided to make my own course. And that probably sounds like a really strange thing to say. Someone that promotes Amazon FBA turning around and saying, I don't trust Amazon. And what do I mean by that? Well, Amazon, I've covered it a number of times, so anyone that's new to the channel might not have seen some of my older videos, but I'm actually highly critical of Amazon. The way they treat sellers is shocking, to be fair, and the seller support that's in place is very, very poor. And you only need to go to the Amazon forums, and if you search for something like account or suspended, look how many posts here you see about an account being suspended or deactivated, or how to reactivate an account, or a closure, or disabled by mistake. It happens all the time. So I might still be making the majority of my money from selling products on Amazon, but if Amazon gets something wrong, which is quite common, it's not unheard of for one of the bots to accidentally detect something and to block a product or to block your account, all of a sudden your income can be severely impacted. So I had to diversify my income, and developing my own course was part of that. So I have my Amazon FBA business, I have the courses, I have YouTube income, I have affiliate marketing income, I have a second YouTube channel which has nothing to do with Amazon FBA. It's all about diversifying, because I don't trust these big companies. I don't trust Amazon, I don't trust YouTube, I don't trust Google, I don't trust any of them, because they are pretty much faceless organizations. So if you have an issue, it's very difficult to get it resolved easily. And if a large percentage of your income is coming from one of them, it puts you in a very difficult place. Whereas if you diversified your income, you're in a much more relaxed place to try and deal with that issue with as little emotional as possible, which will give you the best chance of actually resolving the issue. So that is why I decided to sell the course. Amazon FBA is a great business model that you can make good profits with, but at the same time, you cannot trust Amazon. I don't trust Amazon. So that is why I diversified my income by selling the course in addition to the other things that I also mentioned. And at the start of the video, I also said I was going to let you into a secret that none of the other YouTube gurus tell you. And that is that you do not need to buy a course to succeed on Amazon. I did not buy a course. Actually, sorry, that's a lie. I did buy a course when I started my Amazon FBA business, but it was absolutely terrible. I watched like 5 videos. I never watched any more again. And then I learned the rest of it from watching YouTube videos. So if you want to start Amazon FBA without paying for a course, just go through my back catalog of videos here, all the way back to 2018. I'm sure some of the advice has been updated. That's why we have the course, because it's all up to date and in the best possible order for you guys to learn from. But there's enough information for free in my back catalogue and many of the other decent YouTubers out there making videos about Amazon FBA for you guys to be able to start your own Amazon FBA business without having to invest hundreds or thousands of pounds into a course for some random guy on YouTube. So hopefully you guys have found it helpful, me being completely honest with you about what I think of people that sell courses, and also why I started my own course. If you found this video useful, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in either mentorship or my course, head over to fbaelite.com and either go to the mentorship section or to the course section. You can take a look at all of the things that are included in the FBA Elite course. And I'll see you guys in the next video.